Okay, we are live here. I'm live on a few platforms. I got TikTok overhead. I pay for the subscription for StreamYard. So I got a couple. It should be Facebook and Twitter seeing this on top of YouTube. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for this elevation, right? And what better way to elevate for the 777 portal? Okay, that happens tomorrow. I'm filming this on the 6th, which is a Thursday, Jupiter day, which also still kind of ties into what we're talking about. So, we're going to do a pick a card session on unleash your inner fortune. Okay. Fortune does not have to be just money, coin, but it definitely can be. Okay. It can be love. It can be health. It could be within your career, right? And most importantly, your spiritual growth. Okay. So, if you don't know me, I am Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. I use divination, tarot and oracle, astrology, Reiki energy healing to transform my life and the lives of others. All right. So, yeah, we're gonna dive in. So, we got the 7-7 portal energy. We have 7-7. And in numerology, 7 has to do with spiritual growth and introspection, okay, diving deep, okay. And then with this too, with it being a 7 year, so we got 777. So that's just like winning the jackpot, baby. So this is a great time to do manifestation work. Okay. This is a great time to dive deep within self to see whatever limiting beliefs are holding you back, right? We talk about limiting beliefs a lot, as if they never go away. It's a cycle, and that's okay. Let's not beat ourselves up about that. But yeah, with those limiting beliefs, we're gonna get into all of that. So we're going to touch on the portal energy itself. This is within the pick a card. And then we're going to go into inner reflection. We're going to talk about your jackpot potential. So, like your fortune potential, as in what opportunities do you have to expand on your growth and your luck. We're going to talk about the blockages that we need to release, right? As well as an alignment with your higher purpose. What is your higher self trying to get you to understand or overstand, right? And then we have divine guidance as well as manifestation and rewards, okay? So, I'm ready to dive in. I hope that you are too. So, we have 3 groups that you can pick from. So, we have group 1 here with the rose quartz. Rose quartz, baby. Group 2. Group 2, you have the rainbow moonstone. Rainbow moonstone. Beautiful. It's not really actually a moonstone. It's like it's a labradorite, but it's interesting. But yeah, and then next we have black tourmaline, my go-to baby. Love black tourmaline. So again, group 1 is rose quartz. Group 2, rainbow moonstone. And group 3, black tourmaline. So you can choose one. It might be a number calling you. The crystal may be calling you. You might just want to ride it out and listen to all 3. That's awesome. Okay. So, yeah, just sit back, relax. We're going to start with group number 1 now. So, group number 1, you have the rose quartz here. We're going to tap into what do you need to do to unleash your inner fortune. Okay. So, we're going to pull some cards. I'm working with the Psychic Tarot today. And then we're just gonna pull. I'm gonna invite your guides, my guides in to see what can we do to unlock your inner fortune, that expansion, that growth. Okay. I'll pull all the cards out to let it flow. I already know the positions. Mhm. And two more, Spirit. Ah, I love my jumpers. I love them. Okay. Where would I be without my jumpers? I will say base energy for you, group number one, heart chakra. So this you may want to really work with not clear quartz, but rose quartz to have that clear, open heart chakra. Okay. Your heart knowing what you love is something that is very important at this time, and that might be what you're working to manifest. Okay. So excuse me. Card fill. But so this overall, this 777 portal energy here is what it represents for you. We have obstacles and challenges here. It's in reverse. Okay. So there might be a lot of things stirring up for you at this moment, a lot of changes, a lot of decisions you have to make. And right now, this portal energy is kind of thrusting you forward. It's elevating you in a sense where you might be a little resistant of that energy. Um, Spirit is here to say that the obstacles and the challenges that are going on right now, they're not necessarily a bad thing, right? And they might you might be making them bigger than what they are. Okay. Um, Most definitely. I really love this card because it has like the little fairies. I call them fairies, but these can be angels, spirit guides here to protect you. And even though there's a challenge here, this 7-7 portal is wanting you to know that you have what it takes, okay, to get over the hurdle, to go through any situation, any difficulty or challenges here, okay? So that's good. And so what the inner reflection has to go with is your base chakra, right? Your root chakra, right? Getting grounded, getting secure within self is paramount at this time. So you need to reflect on what makes you safe, what makes you feel at home, at peace. Okay. And all right, somebody, I forgot to put on do not disturb here. So excuse me. All right. Yeah. So making sure that your inner reflection should revolve around your root chakra, your safety, getting grounded. I also want to point out detachment as well. Detachment from keeping things deep rooted within you and keeping that energy locked within you. Okay, knowing when to disperse negative energy and revitalizing yourself with new fresh energy. This could definitely be you may need to get out in nature. Okay, getting out in nature is really good at this time. Definitely, you might want to ground and dispel a lot of that negativity that's going on in regards to maybe feeling like you're not good enough or you're not capable of getting through these challenges. Most definitely working with the root chakra. So, this is with your inner reflection. Okay, we're going to talk about now like your jackpot potential. Okay. Your jackpot potential. So this is where spirit is trying to get you to grow. Okay. This is where you can have the most abundance. All right. And then the rewards may be plentiful. So It's funny that this came out in this position. It's heartache. What is this? Heartache and loss. Heartache and loss, but it's in reverse. This is three of swords in reverse. Okay, so your jackpot potential is again no longer holding on to the things that hurt you in the past. This is you getting over the past. This is you no longer letting the past define you when it comes to stepping up to the plate. Okay. And then also with this potential, this is growth on love, growth on self-love for sure. Because remember, at the base of the deck, we had heart chakra. So yes, there's a loss. Like I'm seeing five of cups, five of cups in traditional tarot. So the five of cups, there's three cups spilled. I was gonna say homegirl, but yeah, homegirl, homeboy is just crying over to the three spilled cups, but there's two in the back chilling because those are the ones that you need to get onto the other side. Hey sis, hey Keita man. Hey, sweet rubies. Hey, how y'all doing? All right, so those two cups, right? Those are going to get you to the other side, and the other side of those obstacles. So there's definitely things to release, right? Going back to what the 7-7 portal is calling you to do, okay? So definitely things you need to release. And what are those? What are those? This we have four of cups. When we talked about, that's funny. We talked about five of cups, but here we have four of cups before that. Discontentment and boredom. I mean, shoot. So we got the heartache and loss going on, like the woe is me. But if you look back on the stuff, you really didn't want it anyway anymore, right? You really didn't want it anymore. It wasn't giving you any satisfaction. It wasn't giving you any joy, excitement. There wasn't any thrill in this. I'm getting very lethargic, low energy. This can be what you're eating too. Let's go there. Again, because you can tap this into health, love, career, all that. Your spiritual growth. You might be changing up your values and your goals on how you're wanting to seek spiritual guidance and what practices, what beliefs, religion, whatever you're doing right now. You might need to shake some things up a bit. You might need to shake it up a bit because it's a little stale. Okay, so going over these blockages and what you need to release is you just probably, I'm getting like you need to get up and move. You need to start getting into this energy where you're able to move and get movement going, right? So this could be, yes, getting up dancing, but actually just taking action. Just period. Taking action. When are you going to stop taking a back seat? All right. When are you going to just be open, expand your mind, expand your consciousness, and a lot of times that can be, how can you expand your consciousness if you're on the past, stuck on the past and not wanting to grow in love, grow in compassion, grow in peace, having a better relationship. And this kind of tying in, I had wrote up what I wanted to say for the Cancer new moon that's coming up, right? But yeah, like going, and now I said it, I lost it. Going, letting go of all of this stuff in order to get to the other side, pretty much. I guess it stopped because I was like, ooh, wait till next time. I gotta catch the Cancer new moon reading. All right. So, but again, root chakra, root chakra, root chakra, the base. What at your core, who are you? What do you believe in? Who are you? You might need to do affirmations. You might need to you might need to do mirror magic. I seen what's homegirl name? Rebel Flower. She was talking about mirror magic, and I seen it briefly, but yeah, mirror magic works. I'm definitely a testament to that. Like I look at myself and I look completely different than I had, before. And there's times, inner critic may come and this and that, but at the end of the day, I know who I am, and I know, that I look fly, I look good on my mama, on my hood. Okay. So making sure that you know that. And it's a lot of times when obstacles come, right? When things get a little shaky, it's to the point where we kind of forget. We forget, right? We're too caught up on what was the grief, right? But let yourself transform, let yourself open up. I'm not saying it's going to be pretty. It's not, but we are always in a constant state of transformation, of change. And this 7-7 portal is no different. So it's just like, how can you, there we go, change your relationship with transformation, with chaos, with obstacles, with challenges. Okay. So cool. Then we have your alignment. Like, what does your higher self want to say? What your higher self wants? Transitions, baby. Moving on. Six of Swords. So mentally, you want to move on. Mentally, you've probably already have, right? You've already moved on mentally, but your emotions around it and like your nervous system, your patterns, your habits are not reflecting your mind. Okay. Again, going back to the base, the root, I'm thinking about nervous system. This can also think about PTSD. We can also think about, I'm thinking about the book, The Body Keeps Score. Okay. And how maybe you might be triggered. The triggers that are going on right now, especially with this 7-7 portal, is going to put you in a state of, I'm hearing disillusion because it's not what it seems. Remember, I said these obstacles and challenges is probably not even that bad. Honestly, group number one. It might just be some things that need to be cycled out in order for you to accept the growth, accept the expansion. Okay. So yeah, your higher self is like, yeah, let's move. Let's go. Let's get this energy out the way. You just have to get your lower self, like your shadow, your root chakra, right on board. And that's not to stuff the shadow down, the root chakra down, or, just tough it up, repress. This is all your repressed stress and all that stuff goes to the root chakra. So if you're doing that, it's not even going to be in a space where you can even operate in your high frequency. Oh, hey girl. I didn't think about sweet rubies that you was from the corner to corner mixer. Hey, hun. But yeah, and then so we got the higher self going. We got two more cards for you, group number one. I hope that what is going on, what I'm explaining can help with your spiritual growth, right? That you're getting that fortune that you rightfully desire. Okay. So we talked about the blockages. We talked about the higher self alignment. This is the spiritual guidance. This is like the world card in tarot, like universe. Okay. And with the universe here in reverse, I'm getting a sense of maybe you feel a disconnect with spirit, with source, with your ancestors at this time, or your spiritual team, however you want to say it. And if there's a disconnect here, they're wanting you to come go more within, tap back in. All right, it's time for you to again get grounded, get rooted. You might need to meditate, you might need to go ahead and talk and pray, light some candles, whatever your spiritual practices is calling you to do. But the guidance here is to also look at the bigger picture. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. How do I get a permanent ban if the live does not end in 5 minutes? When I just got on here, it's only 21 minutes in. That's interesting. Hmm. All right. But yeah. So then we have for the manifestation and rewards. So I'm probably gonna click off and come back on TikTok. My bad. But YouTube and everybody else, we still good. But this is group one. This is only group one. We have rose quartz. So manifestation and rewards is wisdom, inner wisdom. Okay. Inner wisdom. Okay, this is notification joined. So why is it doing that? Maybe this is spam. I have no clue. But anywho, wisdom in reverse. This is like the hierophant. Manifestation and rewards. You're going to break the chains of what society has for you. You're going to rebel in a sense, and your rebellion is going to put you in a higher state of consciousness. It's going to open up many different doorways, and you might also rebel. This might sound weird, but rebel from your old self. It's time to, this is because the hierophant has to do with traditions. Like, this is your habits, right? These were meant to be brand. Okay, because whatever is going on right now, it's not necessarily working. So how you can change this is being willing to free from it, step out your comfort zone. Okay, out of your comfort zone. All right. So, group one, I hope that you all enjoyed. Comment. I love to read the comments. Make sure you leave me. I'm trying to think. What would be good for you? It's kind of difficult with these cards. Leave me. Leave me a book. I don't know. That's the one thing that stood out to me. Just leave me a book. Okay. They're saying I have 4 minutes left here on TikTok, which is weird. So I'm going to turn off and come back on. So y'all can catch it back. It should be the same information. Okay. That's weird. I hope it's not spam. It looks like spam, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have no clue how to get off of here now. Maybe this is spam. It's like it's been telling me that 4 or 5 minutes now. I'm just gonna keep rolling. I wanna see. If I get banned, I get banned at this point, I guess. We're gonna go to group two. Then they put 3 minutes left. All right. We got Rainbow Moonstone. So look at me. I'm like, let me go ahead. I'm gonna cut off Turn back on. I feel like this is somebody doing it on purpose, but still. Yeah, y'all getting all of this. YouTube. Thank you. Bear with me. This is what I get for. Come on now. Okay. I'm back. I'm back, TikTok. So this is group two. Group two, if you was on before, this is the 777 portal reading. Okay. So if group two, you have the rainbow moonstone. Okay. Rainbow moonstone. Y'all came back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So with the rainbow moonstone, we're gonna get into it. All right. So we're going to see how you can unleash your inner fortune. All right. Unleash your inner fortune. This is group two. We already did group one. I had to come off the live. That's okay. So this is group two's reading. What's the 7-7 portal energy? This is inner reflection. We're going to tap into the jackpot potential. It's interesting. And then blockages you need to release. What is your higher self wanting to relate to you? Additional divine guidance. And then manifestations and rewards. Okay. Okay. So, anywho, so yeah, so that notification thing, permanent ban, you will, it will end in 5 minutes. I just started. So, I wonder if I can just trying to get people off of, yeah, block account. Okay, cool. So said this was all a joke. Thanks for being cool. Ain't nothing funny about that. And I'm not even gonna give you the satisfaction of revving me up because I'm protected. My spirit guides protect me. And play with yourself, not me, because I don't even have to do too much. Okay. All right. So talking about this is all jokes. Whatever. Go and play with yourself. So anyway, this is group two. All right. So the portal energy here is bam, awareness. This is magician's energy. So if you are thinking of a master plan, go ahead and do that now. Okay, this is time for you to write and set your intentions. This is time for you. There's power in the tongue. Sometimes you ain't even gotta do anything. It's the age of the Aquarius. All you have to do is think about it, right? And that too in itself, sometimes it can be a little, a little shaky or a little scary. You like, did I do that? Okay. Sometimes, yes, you did. All right. That's why, yeah, again, with this notification person. All right. All right. So, yeah, so your inner reflection here is to have hope, is to have faith in yourself, is to also reflect on a time where you thought all hope was lost. Okay. When you thought all hope was lost, but yet some way you made a way out of no way. Okay. This is a time to reflect on that, so that way you can remember that and remember the power that you hold. Okay. Remembering the power that you hold, so that way you can really get in your manifestation bag. Okay. Awareness is key. This is also tapping into mindfulness, okay, as well. All right. And then for your jackpot potential, like what can grow, all right? What can grow is going to be, we got the universe, we got the world, completion. Okay. So I feel like everything is coming full circle to you at this moment, group two. You may feel like deja vu in a sense. I'm also getting um and you in this sense of completion, you may also feel like these new beginnings are putting you kind of back to square one. But I'm hearing beginner's luck. You know, you're fresh eyes, you're new to this situation. It's an elevation, but you're new in this territory. That just reminds me of like when you're transitioning from grade school to middle school to high school to college, right? College to like grad school and beyond. All right. There's levels to this. And as you're manifesting, you know, you might feel like head honcho, big dog, right? But just remember in this growth phase, you're not always going to be in that position. So sometimes it may make you feel a little small. Okay. And that's where the hope comes in, the hope, the faith. This is the sun card, the optimism, keeping that optimism alive, because what you're doing, you're creating new worlds. You're shifting your perspective, you're shifting your world, you're shifting timelines. You're shifting timelines. That's wild. Quantum leaps. All right. Take it there. You're going to look back at this time and be like, I was a whole different person. Yes, honey. Love readings, I'm actually going to have to just come back and do like actual love readings. Because this is specifically for the 7-7 portal. Okay. So, yeah, shifting timelines. All right. This is what you're expanding. You're expanding your world. It's a complete increase and up level on, I feel like on all fronts. Your love, your relationships with others, your self-love, your health, your finances, your career, all of that is steadily increasing. Okay. So I love that for you, group two. And then the blockages that you need to release, of course, on brand, mental conflict. Mental conflict. As you're stepping into this newness and you're manifesting, there's still at the core that may be something blocking you in a sense where you feel like you're not doing enough, or maybe you feel like you need to be doing more and more and more and more and more, right? hard work Hard work doesn't always equal big rewards. Okay, so this might be your relationship to work or your relationship to action versus rest. Okay, think, making sure you're in a space where you can kind of attract, right? We talked about manifestation, right? And yes, and then having faith and hope. Faith without what works is dead, right? But how can you shift that work? What type of work are you doing? Is it hard work? Is it strenuous work? Are you are you not sharpening your mind, your tools? Okay, are you taking time to rest, right? Because there might be a more efficient way to do things, or you can simply just be and bask in your essence, your power, and attract what it is that you want, right? And that's now tapping into magic, right? Manifestation. We can talk about candles and jars and meditation, visualization, scripting, all those things, all those fun things. Take some time to dedicate and plan some things out. Okay, I will attest that this is the only reason I'm here on today. I plan this thing out. Usually I kind of get up and I'm just like, okay, what am I doing today? Okay, I guess I'm gonna do it, and then don't do it. And everything's smooth. It's not forced. There's plenty of times of where I wanted to force and feel like I had to be like, worry and concerned about something. No, it doesn't have to be that way. Let things flow. Again, this ties into detachment. Okay. Detachment from um how you viewed hard work or how you view work, detachment from um just your past self and what other people may try to instill in you. Okay, so there, as you're tapping into this newness, there's going to be conflict between the old self and the new self. Let your new self continue to be integrated. Okay, all right. And then what your higher self has to say. This is positive movement forward. This is eight of, excuse me, this is not eight of wands. This is eight of pentacles. Okay. But in reverse. All right. So your higher self is saying if you do not um, let go of some of these old beliefs, or if you get blocked by the mental conflict and you decide to do nothing, then you there won't be any movement. Your manifestations may be blocked at this time. So in order to unlock that, it's you going against what that mental conflict may be. This may be the inner critic, this may be your shadow, this may be your inner child. Okay, all of these aspects and fragments of you there might be a mental war going on, and you have to get a sense of, again, who you are. This is kind of tying into group one too, with the root chakra. They had the root chakra. It's who you are, knowing your power, and again reflecting on a time where you thought that you couldn't do it, where you thought all hope was lost, and how you made a way out of no way. Tap into that person again, or tap into that aspect of you, so that way you can get things moving in a positive way. Okay, so now we have more divine guidance. This is fertility. This is the Empress card. So this is saying that, man, you sitting on a pot of gold. All right. You are magic. We have the magician at the core of this reading. So you are magic. You are powerful. You are fertile. You can create anything. You can literally, my slogan, clear the path to a new life. You can change your life. You can change your world. It's up to you. You got to get your mind on board. You got to get yourself up and ready, amped and ready. If you have to listen to motivational things, and you may have to see how you react, how your mind reacts to certain things. An example would be for me, if I sit down and watch Netflix when I come home to decompress, that's it. That's over. That's all that I'm doing. Okay. But if sometimes I have to force myself and limit myself and restrict myself, Saturn retrograde, right? And then maybe I've learned turning on some music or a podcast can help and help me get moving and actually get some stuff done. Okay. So that might be something for somebody developing better routines, a better nighttime routine, a better morning routine. Okay. Do what you have to do, because that routine, the habits that you make are going to help things grow. And you also have to be willing to nurture your manifestations in order to maintain them. Okay. All right. And then the final message for you, group two, we have this is what is number 7, manifestations and rewards. 9 of swords in reverse. This is suffering in silence. So the manifestation and rewards is you no longer have to die up on that hill alone. You'll be able to speak out what you want. Also, you may even seek the help, that you need with this mental conflict. Spirit might be asking you to go ahead and tap into some self-love, self-care, mindfulness practices, but you may also try to get some help, as far as like a counselor, a therapist, a spiritual advisor, get a reading, look at your astrology, do some Reiki healing, all of that. Okay. Getting some help, that's going to help further equip you to getting out and attracting your goals. Okay. But you are a powerful manifester. It's just making sure you unlock that and that you can tap into that. Okay. So I hope that you all enjoy group 2. Comment. I love to read the comments. Make sure you leave me a sun. Leave me a sun emoji. Okay. Awesome. We're going to transition to group 3 next. Group three, this is your reading. So you chose the black tourmaline, one of my personal favorites. All right, black tourmaline. So let's go. We're gonna pull some cards here. Out of few minutes. I have a meeting. All right, spirit, ancestors, guides, give us a clear message for group number 3. One, thank you. Got a couple of more cards, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient. Interesting. All right. Awesome. Ashe. Oh, the base of the deck still, we got fertility. So you may have been drawn to group 2. Okay. So the base, what is this 7-7 portal bringing you? What is the energy around this? It's balance, justice. Okay. This, when we think about balance, we always think about just bliss and harmony and things like that. But a lot of times balance can be messy, especially when there's a curveball and you're trying to, juggle a lot of things. Balance can look a little messy. Okay. Um, yeah, just kind of cutthroat. I also kind of heard like the angel of death, the angel of transformation. So again, it's with that loss, that the loss that's going on. What are you having to um, add on to, and what does that take away from? Okay, thinking about that. Um, reflection. The inner reflection is temptation. The devil card. Ooh, what are your vices? What do you cling to, especially when you get stressed, when you're trying to get in a state of balance and you're trying to get things done, get things moving? What vices do you go to? Is it a certain show? Is it a certain food? Or do you gravitate to food? Is it a substance? Is it certain herbs? What is it? And reflect on a time too where this could also be fears, where your fears, okay, kept you stagnant, and how long it took you to get out of that, right? What were those lessons in that stagnation, in you being in that fear, right? And how can you not let that happen again, or not let that um prolong you from your peace, from your happiness, from your joy? Okay, this is definitely like you feel locked down, you feel trapped, right? And not locked down necessarily in a good way. Okay, this, I mean, you can look at it how you want. This is how, from what it looks like, it's not very good. From Yeah, from all this, depending on the other cards, I would have said, hey, this could be good, hey, but not really. So I'm gonna keep going. We got stand your ground. This is the jackpot potential. This is, the potential and the growth here is, again, it's standing up for yourself, believing in yourself, taking a stance, being a leader, being being the leader that you need to be, that you wish you had. All right, Spirit is calling you to step up to the plate and be more, and do more and be more, right? So are you going to take that opportunity, because that can get you into reaping more benefits? Okay, so what do you need to release? This is the shadow card. This is the moon. Any illusions, confusion, delusion, all of that, releasing a lot of that, because again, those illusions are probably bringing you back to the devil card, right? To the temptation, right? Be open to shining a light on this aspect. You may are being called to, do some shadow work. Okay. So if this is in finances and career, for example, there might be some illusions and confusions or temptations. Talk about temptations. You might need to look at your spending habits. Okay. And maybe your spending habits, you like, well, I save, I do all that I can do, and I still feel like, there isn't enough. The shadow side, the illusions, the confusion, delusions could be, you feel like this is all that you're deserving from a job, right? Or this is like the cap within your career. Okay. So he said, can I buy lottery tickets? If you want to buy lottery tickets, the 777 portal might get lucky. I personally don't do lottery. I don't, I got the lottery thumbnail and all that stuff for 777, but I don't really play the lottery. But if you're into that, especially, this might be a chance to do that, especially depending on the pal that you chose. Okay. So, yeah. And then I got a few more minutes, y'all, because I got this meeting. So your higher self is wanting to reflect to you and tell you that what you're doing right now is keeping you trapped, right? Or you feel, even your higher self feels like, if you continue on this route of not getting your life maybe in balance, keeping or not getting away from some of these vices or anything, if you don't do the inner work, right, the shadow work, to see what it is that you need to release, you will continue to be in a state of trapped in fear and spiraling, where the portal 77 portal here is here to give you peace, tranquility, balance. Okay. So that's why, again, the potential, the growth here is, you're going to be probably triggered to where you have to stand up for yourself. You have no choice. You have to. Okay. And then more divine guidance is, we talked about illusions, confusions, delusions. Then we got divine guidance, deception and envy. This could be someone, close to you in your corner. They may be deceptive, and spirit is trying to um, warn you of that. So you have to be aware. Other spirits can use people to, to trick you. Okay, this is a lot of trickster energy. And in the midst of this, how can you stay balanced? How can you stay within self to where you aren't getting swayed and getting back into those toxic patterns, all right, of self destruction? Okay, if this is you, deception and envy, this could be spirit may be awakening you and revealing the mask again to show you parts of you may not necessarily like. Again, devil card. And also, this card, Seven of Swords, deception and envy, can be also saying divine guidance. You may have to move a little, a little sideways, a little sneaky to be resourceful, to get what you need. Because especially who you playing with or what's around you, right? And lastly for this card, this could just be imposter syndrome, especially because we have stand your ground in reverse, where you may feel like, hey, who, me? I don't know if I can do this. Yes, you can. Take off the mask. Um, Unveil your power. Okay. So yeah, this could definitely be imposter syndrome as well. And the manifestations and the rewards from all of this, emotional loss, 5 of Cups in reverse. No more crying over spilled milk. No more keeping yourself just bottled up and trapped and in this spiral of this spiral of, I don't want to say toxic, but unhealthy attachments. Unhealthy, yes, attachments. This could be a relationship, this can be substances, food, work environment, okay, all of that. Okay, this is detaching yourself from that. I spoke about detachment from the beginning of this video, detachment in all groups. So this overall is something that we as a collective need to work on. Okay, is detachment. So this balance, especially, this can be a mental battle for you, group number 3, always kind of worried, again, trapped in fear. Even your higher self is feeling the heat, right? You so trapped and locked up, locked down on what's going on, that even your higher self wants to break free. So tap into the 7-7 portal, get that state of balance. It can be a little messy, let it be, but you have to take authority over your life, and you have to step up and, shoot, mask off or mask on, but do what you got to do to get to your peace. Again, you might be the villain in somebody else's story. I do want to say that. And on my nose itching, you might be the villain, but hey, you in different timelines and different stories, hey, that's fine. But what's your main story when you the main character? All right. So I hope that you all enjoyed group 3. Comment. I love to read the comments. Leave me. I guess I'm getting an angel. We got an angel emoji. Leave me an angel emoji. Okay. Awesome. So I want to do some closing remarks just to close us out. I got 5 minutes to spare. I'm so happy that I got through this and I did it. Shout out to everybody that watches the replay. Make sure you all like, you comment, subscribe, all of that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, especially Mystic Storm Spirituality. I also do have a website where you can book readings, astrology readings, like your birth chart, as well as Reiki energy healing. Okay. So, yeah, but we're going to get into that final collective message. This is from the Whispers of the Ocean to honor Cancer season. All right. So, what are the final messages for the collective for this 777 portal? I love to see it. Surrounded by prosperity. Surrounded by prosperity. It says, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. I always repeat this last part. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So even what you're thinking about, what will make you whole, complete, what will give you good fortune, prosperity, abundance, all of that stuff, what you're thinking about is finite to what spirit has for you. So just imagine if you just tap in and just have that mustard seed of faith and act on that and get things moving. How much more access to this prosperity that is rightfully yours, sometimes just right under our nose. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful 777 portal. Okay. It is also on Friday, Venus Day. So, Venus Day blessings. Okay. Love, abundance, prosperity. And I will catch you in the next one. I love you all. See ya.